Also tonight, one home is a total loss, the other possibly too expensive to fix. A landslide forces evacuations from 2 homes in northwest Portland. The city says the land is no longer moving. K2's Reed Andrews is live there for us right now. And Reed, is that a for sale sign next door?
Well, with the 2 homes next door having to be evacuated because of the landslide, Steve, you'd worry that maybe there'd be some guilt for association for this home, which has its open house tomorrow. It's being prepared for it now, but fortunately, it's anchored on a ridge. So there's a little threat of it sliding down the hill. Still, how potential home buyers could find out about landslide risks, well, that soon may be changing.
The first signs of the landslide were on the edge of the road here on Northwest Thurman Street.
Then I walked across the street and saw it.
The cracking ground continues on the walkway up to the front door. Neighbors say this house steadily slid down the hill the past few weeks.
That area's had historic problems.
Frank Benedike is preparing his West Hill home for sale. That alone is enough work, but with a landslide next door, he's making daily trips to his crawl space, checking to see if there's any movement. Fortunately, he's on a ridge, so his place is safe.
The nice thing or bad thing about slides is they're localized, and so this one's recurring right on the same path as the slide in 1950.
There aren't any homes directly below the landslide, so the folks here don't have to worry about a repeat from 8.5 years ago when a home slid into 2 others in southwest Portland.
You're always going to have some possibility of movement when you're located in the hills here.
The people who lived here had home insurance, but that doesn't cover landslides. And neighbors who looked into getting landslide insurance say it's extremely expensive.
And in our case, because there's a slide right across the street, they would certainly deny it.
While Benedike prepares his home, the state is considering requiring home sellers to inform potential buyers of seismic risks on their property.
It is what it is, so you just, be straight up and honest about it. Requiring additional tests and stuff like that seems like it might create a backlog, and for a lot of people there's no issues.
The city says that there were multiple landslides here over the past 100 years, but back in the 80s, geologists and the city determined that it was safe enough to build homes here. But as you can see by this big crack here, a lot has changed with the winter we've been having. Live in Northwest Portland tonight, Reed Andrews, K2 News.
Unsettling for sure, Reed. Thank you. Meteorologist